Welcome back to Hot Metal Show's Hot
Drink.
We got a little classic reaction for
Jen from Grim Dystopian. All right, Phoebe. What is it? Fifi Babs? No, Fifi. I can't remember what. See, I can't remember anything anymore. I'm sorry, Jen.
Hey, we do remember we met y'all at M3 though.
Yeah, I do remember that. Anyway, this one's for you, girl.
She wants Vain, so we're gonna do a classic reaction on a little Who's Watching You. I've seen the video maybe once or twice. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
And man, live, these guys, freaking incredible.
Yeah, I remember, and I told you this. We had the conversation probably a couple times about people that saw them at M3 and reading comments on the M3 Rockers Facebook page, and somebody saying that they talked to somebody and they never heard them before, and they were just blown away how good they were live, and we're gonna go. Never even heard them before, and we're gonna go buy out or at least buy a few albums anyway. And so that's.
When I heard podcast the other day, it's the same thing. It was either them or the Sleaze Rocks people, but whoever went said that they never heard them, and they was definitely gonna get no respect because it was like it was incredible.
Album.
Yeah, that album rocks.
And I mean, back before you and I met, I'd never even heard of them before, and it wasn't until you hooked me onto them that I probably would have never heard them either.
I think my buddy Travis actually told me about them.
They weren't huge, but I mean, they had we looked them up as 2 official videos that they released, and that's about it. I mean,
but people like them, man. They love them,
and I can't praise them enough how good they sound live. I mean, both
times they should be bumped up. They should be higher in the lineup. Than the first band.
Oh yeah, and then 2 years ago when we saw him for the first time, that dude, he was running all. I don't know how old he is.
Davey Vain.
Yeah, he's probably good 5-6 years older than us. That dude was running all over the place, and he never missed a word. Never sounded like he was out of breath. I mean,
that's always a plus.
I mean, he's not exactly in shape, but he wasn't out of shape by any means. But man, he was very impressive. So, and everybody sounded good in the band.
If you like this song and you're watching, go back and you haven't heard them, go back and check Beat the Bullet. We did this one because this was a little bit more rare, because Beat the Bullet, I've seen that a lot, and that's a killer song.
Yeah.
I mean, that's their big hoorah, I guess. They got a lot of good stuff, but that's the one everybody knows.
Yeah, and they've, 5 albums altogether? Yeah. They've put out some over the years. I didn't know they were still around.
The people that follow them give their albums... They like them all, so I've never really... I think I've checked... they borrowed the second one because they re-released it all them years later, but, I mean, no respects, really.
But everything we heard live, I mean, I enjoyed everything they played live, and they didn't play everything off the first album, so... Yeah. So.
All right, let's go ahead and give it a spin. Here we go.
All right.
See, it's got this hot chick. Sits in his chair.
Definitely tells his soul. She's got that basic, basic instinct.
Oh, I thought
it's kind of
Bridget Nelson.
Yeah.
Well, he looks way younger there. Weird though, because man, this era, everybody looked the same.
I don't remember. Did they have anybody that was different? I know we talked about Tora was the only all original band, but did they have somebody replaced?
I know the guitarist was been there the whole time. There. That's the one that's got the sex, has the sex change. It looks like it anyway. I mean, I might get corrected on that. I'm not for sure, but it kind of looks similar. Now that's as far as the rest of the band. I'm not sure. Because are they 4-piece there? Because I thought, there's 2 guitar players. Because they was only 4-piece both times at M3, so
5 weeks.
I'm pretty sure they was on 4. I might be wrong. Maybe it was. Now you got me questioning myself.
That got me questioning myself.
I might have to go back and watch my video. They're actually posted. They got 1,000 degrees posted if anybody's interested. What blows my mind is how unique his voice is and how good it still sounds.
So, I mean, you look at a lot of people from back in this era that just don't have it anymore.
Yeah, you see that?
But yeah, I mean that dude, he still got it.
She might be a porn star. Let's know. Yeah. Yeah, I'd spend probably 20 plus years. I still listen to the song every once in a while. It's probably been a while since I've actually listened to the album. I heard it in 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig mine out and watch it too.
I guess they just kind of, there's so much out there just saturated with it.
They got lost. They washed away.
They got a little bit, but it's a fairly big budget video, so they got a little bit of money thrown their way. Yeah, it's cool seeing this video again.
Reminded me, I saw he does not wear shoes there, and the first time we saw him, I assuming this year he was the same way. He did not wear shoes when we saw
I
him.
think I read somewhere that's like the big thing too. Yeah, they was talking about not wearing shoes. Yeah, I'd be kind of curious to who was at the originals there at 3. Because, we didn't do that.
Like work.
Yeah, well, you see, I got interrupted when I did all my Duran Gray research, and that didn't come out with much.
Yeah. Great
Yeah.
song, classic.
Yeah.
I gotta thank Jen again for requesting that, because hopefully,
It might, cause
hopefully it stays.
we're
not sure about the Island Record stuff, so hopefully everybody will get to see this.
they've been hard on me, so I've kind of got to go and see what's being played and see what everybody else is playing to see if I can even chance to post it. But it'll go up now, whether it makes
Stays
it
or not.
Yeah. Jen, and if y'all are watching this, I'll let you give the lowdown on the podcast and all that.
Jen, we met them at M3. Her and her husband Ken, and a friend of theirs, Mike. We I saw she had a vein patch on her back of her coat, and I was like, I'll go find out where she got that. So I'll go down there and talk to her, and next thing we know, we're exchanging Facebook info, and we're messaging back and forth, and they got a podcast, and it's a pretty cool podcast, Grim Dystopian. They're doing a lot of like underground metal, mostly heavy stuff, not like this kind of stuff, but there's all kinds of different stuff and different styles of metal that they're playing on there. So there's something for everybody on there, man. And I don't care for all of it, but I'd say 80% of it I enjoy. So I know there's probably a lot of it you don't like, but
yeah. Well, I was told today there's some sleaze metal maybe be coming up, so
very cool.
That might be the best episode ever.
Well, there you go. And the new they got 5 episodes out right now. Today they just released episode 5. I started listening to it on my way here, but I need to finish listening to it. But yeah, goes to show those guys some support. They're on YouTube now. They got a couple episodes. I think 3. I saw 3 or 4.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
She did say 3.
I'm pretty sure there's 3 episodes on YouTube now. So, and iTunes, and there's a couple other places you can get podcasts from that they're on. And they're on Facebook too, so you can go check out. And I think there's links from their Facebook page to all the other different places that you can download their podcast from. So very cool.
And they're kind of like us. At the end of the day, it's like we always say, it's all about, for the love of the metal, just getting it out there, pushing it out there. Any way we can get it out there, it's just what we're passionate about. And they're pretty much newbies just like me.
Yeah,
we're all trying to. It's like a brotherhood, though. At the end of the day, everybody supports everybody, and
they showed a lot of love towards us, and I've been messaging back and forth with them, and asking questions about us going into the podcast area, and asking questions about that, and so they've been very cool about throwing out information, answering our stuff for us, and so I got to show my love and support for them. And hopefully you guys will go check them out. And
and I don't know if Sonny Pooney, I don't know if you're watching this, but I know this is right up your alley. Plus, I think you're from San Francisco anyway, so I think Vane's a San Francisco band.
I think so.
Leave down comments section what you think of Vane. They're on Growing Up Rock podcast. Like I said in another video, they just had their 100th episode, which is pretty awesome. I mean, I started listening to them pretty early on, so I've watched them grow into something that's come out that's been pretty cool. So that's what it's all about. I mean, the growth and keeping the music alive, and that's what they're doing. I mean, they're keeping the style more my style, like Y&T, and I mean, I know String loves that stuff, but that's like my go-to. I mean, 100%. But check them out also. Growing Up Rock podcast. I mean, they're really cool people too. But I really ain't much more I can say about Vane other than no respect rules.
If you haven't ever heard them, obviously if you're checking this out, and you've probably heard them, but if you haven't heard them and you're checking this out, go get No Respect.
Yeah.
Just listen to it. I'm sure you can get on YouTube and find the whole album on there just to listen to it if you
or
need.
Spotify or whatever your
it's out there. I'm
is.
Sure of that, but go check them out. Get the first album; it's really good, and check out their other releases. Like I said, I think there's like maybe 4 altogether or 5, something like that.
And Davey Vane's still pretty active, so it's not like their stuff's hard to find or any information about him's hard to find. He's a pretty active person, so you might even be able to just message him out of the blue, and he might be as cool as Anthony from Tor and just message you back.
Yeah, that dude is very active.
Yeah,
man, I couldn't believe how he answers about everything.
Yeah, he's really
cool. You got a question, he's on there answering.
There's another band that got pushed on the wayside that definitely missed their calling, or somebody overlooked that because, well, we didn't overlook it. We picked up on it. But, yeah, Taurus, they're the same caliber of band. They are awesome.
Mm-hmm. And they're all original.
Yeah.
Since day one.
Yep.
Before they even made it big.
Yeah.
They
mowed lawns to support, just
there
like me. That's what I'm mowing lawns to do this, to make money, to do my habit, I guess. But yeah, I'd heard Anthony said that they mowed lawns. That was how they made money to buy their equipment and all that. And I'm like, that shit still works
mowing
today.
Pays off. It pays the bills.
Yep, but I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, we're going to wrap this one up. I guess we'll see y'all. Peace.